EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap. As it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Houston Texans.
To kick off for Buffalo.
It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wildcard Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. As Stroud now to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. First carry now for David Montgomery. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
The ball carrier.
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
A gain of 13.
Even though they were stopped before the first down marker, well-executed run there by the offense.
It certainly was, and the best part about it, it opens up other plays, especially the play-action passing game. Because if you can sell the run, that brings the linebackers up, and you can throw over the top of them and in front of the safeties.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now 2nd and 5. To the air, Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there. A big yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Working left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks.
Complete.
So the completion good for 7 there.
A 7-yard
and it'll be second down.
Brings up second
Good
and
sure
3.
hands there from the guy not accustomed to
line.
catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Second and 3 from the 9. Now Allen. And the Bills are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Bills.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Round 80. What's that?
Court will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Texans nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12
No surprise at all. They're
go.
looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Stroud. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now issues here on the snap. It is away, but he did not get all of it. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bills first down. It's a gain of 10. And the
First down, here's the run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the
Brings up
loss.
2nd and 11 at the Texans' 29-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 11 now.
Five wide.
Throwing now is Allen. That's going to be caught. They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 29 yards. And the Bills have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time now, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quicker. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
He ran it last time. Now Stroud will throw it. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right. 18. South. Hey, uno more.
Stroud to throw it. That one complete. It's tanked down. He is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 33.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That ball caught by Campbell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Texans. Swap. Mother swap.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
line.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Stroud looking to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
They'll try and power it in with Houston. Amazing for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Kyle Juszczyk punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. And from the 1-yard line, they didn't try and reinvent the wheel, do anything cute. They just gave it to the big back.
You almost get the sense that if you can't get it in from the 1-yard line with your big guy carrying the football, you'll question yourself the rest of the day. They got it done.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Good. Makes the score Bills 14, Texans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence. defense because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
2 yards to go, second down. To throw, it's Allen. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up
normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That can be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Here's Stroud. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Stroud. To the sideline and finding his man. It's Campbell.
17 yards.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. At 18. Let's hit. Down. 19 Texans.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Tony. 18. Let's hit.
Stroud out of the gun here. This one swung out to Williams. And he's is out of bounds just before the midfield strike at the 49.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down.
How? Listen that. Hey. 118. What's that? Hey, south. Hey, uno.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second down and 6 now.
Here we go. 18.
Again, it's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First down and goal to go.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Tony. 11.
And Stroud now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Campbell. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Oh, ready. Swap. Mother swap. 11. Hey, uno more.
Stroud will look to throw once more. As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
118. What's up?
Stroud working out of the gun. And that is caught. The back judge right there to say incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Here goes Stroud again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's second down. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
Look out! To the air, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 16
as
yards.
They'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the back on this play.
319. What's that?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball is out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catch in the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
What's that?
Allen to throw once more. He's got to hook up to Moore. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football.
Incomplete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who's not a surprise to Simon? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
It's second down.
Now Allen. Shakir holds it in.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Third and 3. The tight end in motion right. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 29.
It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Now Allen. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. To Josh Palmer. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bills 21, Texans 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
It's third
and as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football player, and it's second down.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Second and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
56, 56. You go.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Yards.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
first down. Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Bills 28, Texans 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that will get a hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
Back to the ground. This time Montgomery. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Now
it's
third down.
And 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
18. 19 Texans.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
It's 4th
There's
down.
another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
118. What's that?
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the right side, caught by Dell. Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. The throwing again is Stroud. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Texans on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he's going to be taken down at the 39. Clearly short of the first by a few yards.
It's 4th down.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here we go.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Stroud looking to change the play. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got a number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Stroud looking to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Throwing now is Stroud. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
All right. 118. What's that?
Now Stroud. Over the middle, complete. And Schultz. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
3 red zone trips so far. They've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Stroud. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. sack back at the 7.
By Dwayne Carter.
They'll wind up
A 3-yard
losing
loss
3 there
on
on
the
the
play.
sack, and that
It's
makes
third
things
and
tougher
goal.
here on 3rd and goal.
What's that? Tony.
Stroud to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. Landon Jackson. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Look made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, ready. Whoa. Hey.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Up the middle, it's Williams. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
A gain of a yard on
Brandon,
the
you're a
play.
big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Third and 4.
What's that? Hey. 118. What's that?
Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
21-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz.
13 yards on the play. That's another Texans.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have gotten back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. An extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Texans 14.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Texans may have recovered. They did recover. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
Stroud. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Round 80! What's that?
And they'll indeed take a knee. The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long from Houston.